When you look statistically in the United States, there's about 500,000 men that have a vasectomy every year, just disconnecting the tube that carries sperm out for contraception. About 6% of those men are going to change their mind sometime in their lifetime, decide for whatever circumstance that they want to have more children and build their family again.
Christy and I got married and I already had 2 kids. She was an incredible stepmother, but we decided that we wanted to start our family too.
So we're very fortunate to have patients come from all over for robot-assisted vasectomy reversals here at St. David South Austin Medical Center. And we actually, as of now, have the second highest volume of cases that have been done here in the United States. So when we're talking about doing vasectomy reversals, they're technically challenging, very meticulous operations that take a very high level of training and a lot of practice to get very good at. And when we're talking about the hole that we're putting back together to have sperm run through to make that man fertile again, if you look at print on a textbook or newspaper, that hole's about the size of the period at the end of a sentence. So it's extremely small. It's around 0.7 millimeters. The needles and the sutures that we use to put those tubes back together are very difficult to even see with the naked eye. They're that microscopic. The advantages that for a surgeon that I believe that we get when we use robot assistance, perhaps over the microsurgical technique, are a number. One is when you look at the visualization that we can get with that robotic platform, it's a very high definition 3D visualization, so the surgeon can see a beautiful image. It's very sharp. I personally feel like I can see better with the robotic device than I can with the microscope. Another one of the nice advantages of the robotic technique is when you're operating with instruments with your hands, the human hands and wrists can only make so many motions and movements. The robotic microscopic instruments have what's known as 7 degrees of freedom. That means they can make twists and turns and moves that the humans can't under the surgeon's control. So it becomes a much more delicate operation that you can move much more fluidly, much more seamlessly, because that robot offers you a lot of those advantages.
He just felt like the robot was the way to go, and when we saw that from him, we decided that we also wanted that, and also explained, that their success rate was 97% for my age category and the time since I'd had the vasectomy. So everything went incredibly smooth, and I'd say the recovery time was really no different than the actual vasectomy.
Yeah, that looks good.
We went and turned in the sample the first time. 6 weeks later approximately, they said everything was good, and then scheduled another follow-up appointment 6 weeks out. Halfway to the second appointment, found out that Christy was pregnant, and we were able just to call and cancel the second appointment. We're so excited to grow our family, and my kids from my first marriage are incredibly excited too. They can't wait to have a little brother.
There's a joy that we get from doing these procedures together, from helping people, and we have our own special little niche with the male fertility and helping people complete their families in a way that nobody else is doing, really. It feels good.
So we're very fortunate to be able to build a center of excellence here for this operation. And by doing so, really the reputation has grown a lot, and we're getting patients from all over the country and even internationally that are coming here for this operation. And they know they're going to get a very good operation in an excellent environment where they're going to have very good care from the second they walk into the door to the second that they leave.